ꯂꯥꯏꯔꯕ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯑꯃꯅ ꯆꯥꯎꯈ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯐꯨꯔꯨꯞ ꯑꯃꯅꯦꯅ ꯀꯧꯔꯤꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯈꯨꯠ ꯊꯥꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯩꯁꯦ ꯃꯅꯨꯡꯗ ꯀꯅꯥꯅꯣ ꯇꯨꯡꯁꯟ ꯇꯧꯔꯤ I am not defending Mr. Biren, I am defending the constitution. ꯁꯤ ꯑꯃꯗ ꯄꯥꯏꯐꯝ ꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯄꯥꯋꯔꯗꯣ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕꯩ ꯂꯧꯊꯣꯛꯏꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯅ ꯉꯥꯡꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯥꯕꯤꯔꯕ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯃꯗꯣ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯀ ꯅꯤꯡꯁꯤꯡꯖꯒꯦꯕ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯉꯥꯡꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯕꯗꯣ ꯖꯨꯟꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯔꯤꯛ 8ꯇ ꯔꯦꯀꯣꯔꯗ ꯇꯧꯈꯤꯕꯅꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡ ꯆꯍꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯔꯥꯡ ꯍꯧꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯀꯥꯔꯟ ꯊꯥꯞꯄꯒ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔ ꯇꯧ ꯌꯥꯕ꯭ꯔꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯄꯨꯂꯤꯁꯀꯤ ꯕꯇꯥꯂꯤꯌꯟ 3-4 ꯐꯒꯥꯎꯁꯦ ꯀꯥꯏ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯂꯥꯟꯖꯜꯂ ꯆꯪꯉꯨ ꯀꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯄꯤꯗ ꯅꯣꯏ ꯑꯦꯃꯥꯒꯤ ꯕꯇꯥꯂꯤꯌꯟ 3-4 ꯑꯩꯅ ꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔ ꯄꯤ ꯌꯥꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯥ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯇ ꯍꯥꯏꯕꯤꯔꯛꯑꯣꯕ ꯀꯅꯥꯅ ꯄꯤꯗꯣꯏꯅꯣ ꯃꯗꯨꯏꯗꯣ ꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔꯗꯣ ꯄꯤꯒꯦꯗꯤ ꯂꯩꯉꯥꯛ ꯄꯥꯏꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯣꯏꯅ ꯄꯤꯒꯗꯧꯕ ꯅꯠꯇꯦ ꯃꯃꯥ ꯐꯤꯁꯤꯡ ꯃꯀꯥꯡ ꯁꯦꯒꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯅꯠꯇꯦꯅꯦ ꯃꯁꯥꯒꯤ ꯈꯨꯗꯩ ꯆꯤꯛꯊꯣꯛꯄ ꯃꯤꯗꯨꯗ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯑꯣꯟꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯔꯥꯏꯠ ꯂꯣ ꯑꯣꯔꯗꯔꯒꯤ ꯄꯥꯋꯔ ꯀꯩꯗꯧꯕꯩ ꯃꯠꯂꯤꯅꯣꯅ ꯆꯩꯗꯧꯅ Now that I am part of the political class, so by default, karigumba Leipak irang sina sumaina thom jaba. Ay nahan hoy jana profession do dai nungai lai jana ngado lupa ne. Ngang do ba mafam da ngangak taba taw ta ai na matam da sumaina lock your hands with the people dai lik la law ma ne jang jawra. Yaw bi ma jida. Ai na sil ai sia ne ba. I am elected by the people of my state. And why I should not be part of a public gathering. I have been like this as a teacher, as a student. Why I should not be with my people. I guess it Congress, it doesn't matter to me. It's people's voice. You may have your choices. I want to vote Hataw in a high level pani. I know campaign Satamadam the soup, Mamma Pama, me the Tata view, Tavois and the Santilena Tadas and I given upon him. National politics, Matamata, I quite a confusion channel, lungs, it's a portrait problem. I am a toilet, I quite a problem. Chahi listening any the Hena may hide. I want to talk to the name of Tamsu high, I quite a lady. I know say 100 higher than a lava one. I know the acting a chapter river, putting the level of Japan countries. A choke in the letter, Pupun Siro, Leiraba, Aigi, Puari, Lazaraba, Aigi, Kunai, Aigi, Leipak, Leipak to go. I think I don't to Milan, the Yaro, you know, in the Trata, for Jangayan, the Bafagausa, Kai, the Leipak, is a man, not lower by our of never. She would know you border name, so said to guide another lake, kind of lower man, the comment. But I know they don't let them, you are no longer impure than my love. Masigi feeling the York and the Kana and Nongo to Punanati, the Channel Ponel. Parliament is a Carino. Decision making, I am your political class, I am the York opposite to the Changan and Chicano. Because I know, I told you never. How does Sunana, the Massina, or the Gina High, the Gita, who try to see to talk you, see to talk with politicians, the Lobby to talk for covering the Zama of Hidona, Theory to the Delhi, the Labamana, do to the Nasita Seven, the High Lebanese. National media analysis of the weapon alive in the form of it. I hope you come in paper, India, paper 6 and Lana Sanduki. Research Kanipang of Sangato. Put it for me. Online and how to have my person. Nobody pick it up. Ako politics yung ako. Pick of politics. Sabi mo na yung ano talaga national media, the systematically media study yung talaga national newspapers have been part of a disinformation campaign. Meitei ko lalo wala maruina. Hay bagi jo pin da na study do sung na pangangang manataba. Media study da leba theory and method ma'am season aga isa ye paisa putok tawga isa mayam tawga la sa ka ma'am tawga taw ma'am su matung na udi ko na budi mateng pang bidai. Thong wala ito ngasi bawat jet laudi. National media da ko na article na ige da space pangakidam neba. खबर पापी ने मैं आपको ने उसी आर्टिकल थी वो बकोई थिर खसु ममांग ने दे थोलो पड़ा मैं तो मिसा कया आर्टिकल इगे ये वो खुद को चेक पे आप मत नहीं आई हम नहीं इलाम नहीं तमो पर दिखाई इलाम नहीं सो ना करने में जाम चंगी मैं आप इसे लगता हूँ कि आई को ये एक्सेस करेंगे जब हम नसी के नेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म आई खाने में मसे आई सुमाइने चंगा कांडा दी वज़ाई लदी यार रोय करी हुआ आई पब्लिक फिगर हम वो इन्हें चंचल लगा political platform से चंगा दिसों यार करने तो किसी पोप तापर में वो भी पड़ा Consider after who invite the India, the newspaper man interview and a lover and a sea, voice a hundred Tambanga may never. Civic calculation of a whole account, they buy a whole pay. Parliament the Changaanga made the Sukatan Hadaba to the way of Lana. I hide it and man and tell you what you guys in the city they collect them together. I do got good problems again, I do like the watching on the young Tonga. aina vote mamang da hai dama basu lai mani o Facebook da su kai da su recording na wai chai lai ba dai na khadang thada bai both inside the parliament and outside of it ai am ka thada ge yeng ge hai ma ne bai na la su thada gi do le bai na ek ba na kari ngang no seminar da ngang ba public meeting ngang ba khen di parliament da kai ngang ga television discussion na yang ta we ba ngang mi du ne ba ngang ba da su ai wa ma hai ja ge ba ma sum na ngang wa te khoi Manipur ma sang ta ne kham yo ba frame ka we ba ima ai ben sing ma phi thoki ba gi port oi ge ra territorial integrity na ko ne chai kun ku tha law pa chi gi oi ge ra ngasi ge ju UT ta le ba separate mission ta le ba mayam si ge framework se ya na da bani instrument of accession lai kai na ngang ba ngam da ba adu ma ki ki rum ta ga sum lai ba gi mathau ta de sa gi si on na to ba ngam ga dam ni parliament da sumai na ngang ba ngam ga dam ni sa ai na vote ma mang da hai ba gi video um su tha tung la re bo si adu ne ba in the floor of the house India ki ki swing mo kai na instrument of accession na ko na sign ta to the defense of Manipur was handed over to the government of India. Therefore the government of India has the historical, political, moral and legal responsibility to defend Manipur and hide it on the floor of the Indian Parliament. And outside of it, one of my platform, Mami Chakaba, influential level, I am to conclave, Mama invite away. What a punk as a current that is super from one day. I do the platform the Pangam from the Su, there is an international mobilization of ethno-nationalist mobilization, Jalinga Menamalay. I do the mobilization, Kamu Duki, element Jawi, Manipur, the Tauri says, it is on record, it is on video, it is on YouTube. General PC Nana Ganom Hide. There's a legitimacy, I know, Miami, you don't know legitimacy, very high in it. But I'm not going to make it decency, I will make Kalaman and Nangari was a Kalamana Nangway. Kalamaka, the Kari Haitani Kalamana, any perspectives of Hamani, and Kala and Nangi, Madugi, heavy like a double never could. I could not see our mislead or some such a positive incident, no hypothetical Yanta, but the guitar. Town or got the Kuchoka, or got Paxao, how I could say later. Aduna, some of them are not so long as I don't know about Tokadari. I don't tell the man was had a way one. As Panganga, the MP to Kai local MP versus 60 elected members in an assembly. I am not defending Mr. Piran, I am defending the Constitution. Sillaga Meitei power to the way of Twin when an arm of Tapira Brabina. Madam, coming from the Gaba, Nasing on the table. Chungi Tare, Terry Koto, Himansa, Higi, Iran, or Padakan Tapaga. I didn't see order to have about Manipur Police Battalion of Humani, Pangthok, Lanza, the Tamu. Kanko Pidano, Yamani Battalion of Humani, I order Piaga was in my Kadirova. Then I'm feeling of a good order to PJD. Lay not fighting, but one of you will let go. I don't know, man, I could be handed, they come to Tokidani and to hide that kind of Nakale, Sevilla. Karamba, nobody go. Mama, PC, Makan, Sadar, and Latin, Masagi, Kudaiti, for me to die now and Jalaga. Manipur right, Lord, or the part of the wind, Martin, or let's say, Manipur, I tell you about right now. Law and order is a state subject, and the says this is unconstitutional. I am not defending Mr. Piran, I am defending the Constitution. Sillaga Meitei power to the way of Twin when an arm of Tapira Brabina. Madam, coming from the Gaba, Nasing on the table. Chungi Tare, Terry Koto, Himansa, Higi, Iran, or Padakan Tapaga. It was recorded on 7, it was telecasted on the 9. I don't know moment of saying I have 355 say it is a subversion of the Constitution. I call the Leipak. It's a facade. When the student time the I call the Torga community, Torga convenient or a propaganda there. Salary detail, salary they say, I do the interview to Tang Mapanda. Between from the interview never do. 2023. Now, for the city power out there say. Masaki power, Maga, the Wakan, and gave up. When Capital. I give power when President got the higher Gabamina. Masaki Kudain, but who Kudain, Mamidu, and was that say, but can you know that she said, I got my mind for the guy what is happening today on Hagale in the Ramsey. After put up a cover never. Manung the moon that hand we never forgive the fire of the Wanga Sana and Kali, but to say one dog from the Manuda. She is the Nangyamit Saduna, Kanagi Karia. Mulan Sing Yadam, Masano Padno, Kupanga Kai, Sandura Pawataka, UP election Matanga. Achilles Adam the Thai. Lali, the woman look at my palms are kind of right and making confidence, mamma, never walk, and you never propaganda. When sings out of the Achilles Adam the Kupang Thai and I was up the Palo Sando Grega. I don't get this trouble. I mean, I know the video viral when you are feeling you to tell you the Hana you are in 2017. Kari I get as I do get over again, don't put it over the La, cannot be found over the highway. When the Sutumo, the Lataraji, you don't allow a map to information, look at Supanweba. Babi Commander. See political culture to Manipur, the Sanaka is why the vote better in the high ground. Cooking of him with Mamma Sutari. When the Kayam Children I'm getting over, Handa Kerala platform, Mount Saturagaina, I Ahoy Manipur issues, the senior influence on a politician, the intellectual, my arm, your meeting today, this Oraga, Elisa, Mayana, Casada, the meeting and the Yogi, when I was a queen of a neighbor. I know what to know the Lapiona. I was at I think that Tumaraga, Numalaga, you were town by the Saturday neighbor. Tum the gate. Tatina Gasalva, Casada. I said films that I film to release our film festival, Yawa Kerala again. I was my Punabio was the Facebook, I calculate that Hon'ble MP, Sanada, the lake at the high. My I'm like to be here that Hon'ble MP I hope they come and stand with the people. I know will Tagale, Sumana Lake at Lena. It is required by a leader like that. I do Tagala to Odonata with the Nakanama. I call the MP in the Sumana Lake at the Gado Manas, the Kerala, the Mazato lady, and the film festival up and then Salu doing Tagala, Tatana, the South with the Mazato lady Kerala. We are working outside the Oiriba. This is the Tagala in it. Kerala, no either Mazato lady, Hagali, by the Sonata, that he took the Aika, those who Mapam Dama, Tango, whom the Kau is identified them, do not have to go to the Tala to Pungani, when you need Rosaya de la Pidea de High, the Migi Tamui Kain and I say, not socializing. I hate down the Domain Corner never. Came up with what car, Roman, but someone I had to do it. I don't have any even at about. I don't have to get ID is a team, Latin Kennedy. Migi can mangi with trust and motive mangi with the Prazati Motima. I know that you know the money and don't say him to IDs and money man going on Matoka. Myang until Myang, he hold the Maduda, Sabato with Madukai, but talking to I do the Sarupian in the beginning and see that. I don't know, I couldn't have a Madam, all the part of Namas, I watch a culture to the However, all the Pangang, the MP Matoka, you know, I have so many Tapari brother. I know the Houjik Tangang, the like that was also with a minute with the tire and the parliament. I say, old friends, you want parley, do they laugh when you parley, he's speaking Ivany, one and Ivany. Ma'am, I love Jerugi, I love Jerugi, and put my hand, I put a little name among some Haigania. Starting from the parliament, what of the money for the TV to discuss some guy, I love Jerugi, I answer Mangan, Mangamoy, one after the throw. I don't know the Jerugi and the son of Pangaka in the parliament, the channel of presidential edition, why we intervene to budget discussions is how they demand of grant a party, letting us see who man to cut the children on. Veterinary animal husbandry institute, my place of a grant for demand on horticulture and animal husbandry. Aims upgrade of Viramamu, mental health hospital, Summa Institute of Hanbu. I think Manipur Major Magi Curriculum, Putoka, and I'm Chichi is a grand Honorable Home Minister. It's on record. Whether you like it or not, India is a Karino and a Kangatumina. It's there in that letter. Manipur Kamani, India is a Kamayaroki, it is there in that letter. Karikari state law in each of the suggestions you have been in Tara, the period of Topa, amasung Tawia and a Kanapon ever period of Bunakala. Man Papilian. Outside the parliament, Sunanga lady, which is Canada, the Sunchapin, Nanga lady, Hiraga, I call myself Huna lady, Sifuna, no one in Mitavo, I call the Hunda, do not become high, the guy calling us minor, legitimate function of an opposition party as a Miam, the Yantana, Bangan, for the Nakodu election, the target of Kaleo. District of Holy Imam the Tariba province, a Kaido is a Muna, Masana district of Holy. Now, listen, guys, I call your problem, say, I'm not going to the other number say, I'm the Tangerang. Number one, when a core issue, I'm that. Number one, core issue. colonial period tagi amasung post colonial period ka sagon harakpa madugi false administration madugi structure mayam dugi soirakpa maduda yumpham oiba sectarian oiba exclusivist identity ki project ama lei Manipur da project mayam na Manipur ka wa project thugai ge tawe bisa. This is the core issue of Manipur. 2001 you burn the assembly is related to that same problem. Halut thangai ba nagi UT demand tawre ba separate emission sa ani se mana da bro jamana ba natro. So amat to bagi wakham sabang am da politics ma sagatun am da bagi problem achaw ma le bisa. This is the core issue of Manipur. And masigi core issue ja kamai na thola ino na chigat pa matamda post colonial period lagi na colonial period kari taugi aswal yaw gaya dunay na 14th of July 2023 my first public meeting in Manipur. I said singche mayam thajan ga isa sida koi Manipur ko isa sida anang singche chu patong saludi haksang ga sagon noi na pala ga bullet man ga lei balai dai na amala khudak ta satur di ibro ro thok ro mi sina duna hanak ki crisis sida ki tak na sap ho ga da bani nasi problem je masih core issue je thong na bo na ga chahi chama changi ba na ka humpu changi ba yang khai changi ba sa changi sanu humga chang ga changi ra chama changi ra asoi ba do tak na tam na nasi lagi hong na ba hingi bai ko ye generation sina yuri thara ga da ne process ko manu process to ko na ne ko na asen ba core issue handle to ba na ta bi sai da ka ku kar na ga core issue da na te ba. This is the core issue. When ngang ba mayam sigi ai na si ron yaw rom ni sa constitutional arrangement they nikang the tribe and non-tribe kaidom but they nikang the hill they kaidom the soy ba mayam se sida yung pham moi ga akoi masen amat toy bagi wakanon sagat bang makidra ba ne bisa. This is the core issue. The most important issue is this. You need to know how to address this. Sige politics to na drug season rak pa yai armed group season rak pa yai illegal immigrant season rak pa yai mamit to ugada ba ne ba kana na hen important oi kala maina perspective se thamakan da leina ami yeng do ma se kada idai thulai no da sintang ta yeng ya roi ba asigi sina number 1 ko ye core issue ne se mayam kawi no aduna nasi ko na thengari ba post da ai ne kheta ban le ba northern tribe awang on da ba ko gi sinau singa handa singna re ba kamu je khena ba politics ma hai jage ba awang ngai da le bi sinau singa no ma ta loktak maming hong gi de ko ulu gi maming hong gi de Anjing namin ngongan gide. Manipur ki history da to khain amata da ka ro irak pagi effort so athuk thina hona gide ba. Meitei da singa bade si hana hongra bane ninjang be ba ka ru ka bagi problem thoki ba aina madu kana ba ya inau singam lai bani chetan ne na youtuber am lai ma ni da ko ru calling ne na article manga ama so da tamo predict de e bane series hoina adu mo da so interview pi gi bane baina hill se kai no valley se kai no ko ru singa le ba sa hana ta oi be so se yang khane ba 2012 ka raja gogathang ge wari ni ling ram ne ba mai dai ni thong na tam china hat thi ba ai khoi ni thoi da celebrate to raga identity based mobilization ama 2012 ka ge hogra bani 13 na against naga horaga black september ge ma hogra bane ba adagi di cookie engro cookie wa ge kali ge to na tak na horak pa du ge mai do ne 2015 da bang long na kai ra du da mamit bang hogra ba ko ge proof ne ba 2015 ge august ki tang kuni thoi da ai na i ba kang ba wa re moi na ko da provocation to se mai ta yang hai ba ma ta du da ai no august ki tang kuni thoi lising ani ga tara manga nasi de ki chahi mapan ni mamang dai ni i ba no na kang ba wa re do they just waiting for you to snap hek ang kang da patta la da na ko ek hala ko matam do ni moi na ngai se fugai na ga community ma se fugai na ga da population phongdok phongjin ta ga lang la ye thuna bagi process ma thola kani matam do ni iran se yam lu ga ni ai se ai na tang kuni thoi august ki 2015 da i ba monitor to ga to ri ba pose kali no hai bam sang le ba ko adu ne ba ko na vision television ke ada ngang ba ta bi ki da ba ni ngasi di mp ngang ngal khadi tara ne ba mo kuch sumai to ga ko na ngang ko se tang 2017 manu hunna da to le ne sumai na same election se july ki tang tara mani 2020 je mamang i thawal species to e khut thang da la cha mana ni ngasai television ni do ni chang ga ako na ngang dai to le se sini mi sumai le pa akhoi sum leiba mina sum leiba akhoi sum leiba ai nai jai di akhoi yam ta lei si moi kamai ta ke yeng se let's be proactive not be reactive ai bi vision na tang le ba kadai de thorai no mas kadai de kai lo na ko ri su ba phasana identify to ngam da bi da ko ri su illegal immigration ta illegal immigration is an issue but nobody should be saying that this is the core issue. Core issue is this divisive politics that Manipur has been suffering for so many years. Number one, he really is a question to Kalaido. Manipur will hill step on top of you and the government of the city in a minute. Kadam by India constitution that is a Amabo, he is a Lautoba, the guy gave up. I don't eat in every city though. He lets in the no belly is in the Kaninois investigate Hasana to talk about Gansuta, the Pang, another Lebeki type, the Sunday the later by calling fruit nevers. I don't Mamang in a city speech with the Heiser Manever. We must thank our cookie brothers and sisters for awakening us. I've been managing the Obra. I said it. Min pangthok ka chai tha ta da ta si ko si ubang am na bu na ba sa ai su ubada ai ko thasan ubang am de ko si pau masa masa politics or ga mung yang channel le ba so number 1 core issue dai no ji haizer is masi da ki thoa pa na ta ne ba koi problems madu ki ngasai ki aggressive ba northern tribe ko mana de hai ba do adu ka khusam na ai na su yang toi na haizer ba ko ma 2016 where the ide ba kai do mo ki koi na ma pa ne mi sangal loi doi no na I got the loan to my name to my head. I never do that. I do use our current tapper. I know Bengali, Punjabi, Loimane, and the citizen of Yabra. I know the Hangina Bangladesh, Bengali, Pakistan, Punjabi Lake, Punjabi, Lahore, the Punjabi capital. Tamil Nikan, the Sri Lanka, long time like a highly brad, I know on the Hangi never. Although Kada they hang in the main line of argument to Urahida never. Sigi divisive politics only, but give Makok's wisdom Yauriba. We don't recognize India's boundary. Why should we bother about this boundary? They are our kin. We share the language, we have the same ethnicity. They could not distinguish between the citizens and ethnicity. Distinguish the one that means a consent indication later, investigate how we current the high whenever. That's the way you put forward. But you cannot claim everybody, your own fellow citizen as foreigners. I should high way now. Manipur will see a test of a means when a cookie man at the pay later. Most mobilized or silence on this. I don't have this high whenever. Madam Burton woman like Sakari is higher Piawi. Ludi, I want to see cabinet is that to high tar again and no one without a law cabinet and you Yawi who may have them. As soon as I am the cookies, the title of a film to do it. I have been criticizing this divisive politics of cookie, and I am also saying that they are far more aggressive than other forms of politics. Mami ngonsen da na ama to na to ba da gi nang gi cross su khala pa ka su thengna thra na ko gi ta khul na na ka phomai na to ko thengna thra bo thengna de da na adu nei ngai khala khena bon su le su u gadam ne. This is a danger for the Manipur as well as masi ko na cookie jaw na pulle ba tribal community sa. They must realize that this divisive politics will be harmful to them, not only the Meiteis. I go no talk about politics. Let's say the Jantar Mantar. I speak people kya das have. Because when a minority, I don't like the term majority. Guys, who is the majority? They were the largest. Because fruit man na chow, fruit man na kauri besida. Kut thaba na may saya. Man na kanano tungsan tauri ni susay na mo lang. They speak people from the yaw. Ado sa nang thadore. Unfortunately, cookie vocabulary perspective I have put it across on the national media. I don't mind the general respect. I couldn't hide it. Clarity of vision, the Tauri Bapose Kaino Nanga, the Mapam, the Kaino Mapam, Tangi Matu in the Nanga. Mean the Quran, the my Mahamadam Leva, the Monto Nanga, media, the Kaitana, the policy making a Maratana, the public opinion, Sheffield from Nanga, later, take to buy the Uru later, the Chula, the opinion to home. Prime Minister of the Nanga, AK-47, my Mama, the Tami, Tamanga, the Daba. No one can be brother. She CM ne AK-47 ne ma prime minister ko nang to isi kai no kai na mai thamba ya ga ba mafam matang ni matung le thabak taw da mister wada na sida na da ne ngasi ga igi chin ga ma sida ba tara ma na kolom ni hembra du ni hembra kai sa ko suta ta ba ai to ko da thabak se clarity me ga to hum to ko to ko da ne law ai wa poti sekai na la ka hek no ngade ni meta wa ba da separation to lai ka mu jing je expose wa ma chang ne ha ba se this is number 1 asai ko suga aggressive ko do ma ko mi na ba se pot ani sin ko ai ko the exchange ben lai visit politics am lai but there is something special about this group and the tori of politics they are far more aggressive lokta ki maming phongdok hamding ni maming phongdok ko bugi ka no toksan baroni chingka yaro em taw ren taw sen they is so angry there is a reason madu so in high you want to tam jao ge ba no in injustice hybrid you only think about the within court tribal and non-tribal there are historical injustices meted out to the Meiteis we have a lot of grievances I say national media da handan nang avan upan ever until unless you address this injustice you will never have peace in Manipur. It's not only about the injustice associated with the so-called minority Christians and tribes and so on. Meiteis have many wrongs have been done against the Meiteis historically. Adugi wrong mayam to chumthok ke nang si shanti la ta sunya ya loi bana sigi clarity ma le kan da khoi na to do se kari no na Manipur idea of Manipur se recover to bam chang moduna ne ai mo na as na mo bibra I age account da ga sai ki cookie politics to ga mo do na ngo che ga pase ka ang ko ri yo ngasi sun taw ri ba pase mai dei ha sung join to sale yang nung si di cookie ka mo na ngo da troll to pa di ai di politics na mo gi agenda mo gi politics aran ba ke go expose or pagin en pu ba Meitei ka bum na taw ai sina mo gi mai bap su ba gi ne ini khena ba mane ba ai si hanai hai ga bane ba Leipak kan bagi lan hai bam ga ning thau khubam kan bagi lan hai ba ka lan ani se manabam thokte khena bam thoi hai ba sai ma ko te hai la ta bane ba ai ko gi grum nga ni ta na khon na taw ge khote hai ga di mam ning jing biu ko ai na political fields mana sangat ne mamang da ina ngang ba ma ai tam da ge ba Houjik se tum hai ba irang je thak thola di ta da mama tamo kanang lai di nau silau khamai kau sige na consultative process lai gi bra ba ngasi gi le ngak sina administration na kuina parliament ba opposition ni khang da mani khang ni kaura ga ai khoi phun na bagi collective am kaura am sa na si prime minister the pressure taw se na ngi 2001 khang ni 2004 da thoki bagi all party delegations going to Delhi hai na sakpa ma thing na bi ho ma never 2001 su chali 2004 su chali I was the faculty here so I was involved in many ways memorandum purak pati khang dai ngon da man ko man ji na dum ai na witness ho ne there were a lot of all party delegations ruling in opposition when you have a national crisis. Have you ever seen that in Manipur last 17 months? Tapi punten na siya hai kana na tuwai la ke bagudi. Siya ko ita clarity mahanong kali hong seba. Luri ba sa sine ba siya lai ba matam da clarity la ko matam da ai khon ko tuwai ge na singa rai ba kang bu sa it will be so easy to handle it. Nimang smai nang da ni. Sino no recording daw no sa kanina khangyo ni ba khoi witness la ga ya da na ngai yep se to wala ba sabot to to na chak singa na mi na thani khatam ju phaw da changa ga tawrai sida national platform sida sida ko gi vacuum mam lai tana ba da Houjik ai na pi gi ba interview kari ka mam da to national space ju ga ai khoi ngang ba mam ju lo thoi yang yo ba Manipur version Manipur voice lai ga da ba de mam su ti mi sa khamo sin ti yang yo ba de national media da tawra ga vacuum le ko ona te na ba mamang dai sandok khi bang to Houjik lai ko phibamsida mayam na khalaka bimol ko no pas na ngang ni ba mayam ju report ma gi interview je law thok ba matam da vacuum de kam chaw gen pi im ba so this is what I've said this is a historical responsibility pin da ba mayam du gi na represent to kara pani social media na kara pani I said after winning the election I said this is the win the victory of the people of Manipur not mine so I na hide the one and see the people matam je thenja la mina ko da sigi dissatisfaction je sum hengala ka dore bo third government of India na mayam haine observer na mayam ta bi Iran se ka dubi lo sin no central forces sing lai ba sa last is the ai ko gi elimination ta ngasi ngarang ni wara ba se hawra ko dai na tro sa hawra ka Houjik sum kan no to ka lai sin ba se kana na men do na ba se ai umba na ta Twitter about civilian man na main lai ba. I am so happy that Manipur police came out. Officials say very thorough khiba Manipur police now. That's the way institution of the state must function. Mama ang gato ki vacuum thang ki badai never made a propaganda for you say. Manipur da sida Delhi da information office am lera mani adu ki officer ki gandana metropolitan sin ko yimi thadok na government ki press briefing to gan thui ba mayam sigi akoi na mado information wa da vacuum kawai ba adu ki vacuum do leitana ba sinna ba na adu kalam to bida bana ba dos mitang na kani Bangalore da leba kamu America da Britain da leba adagi Calcutta da leba Delhi leba mai sa mayam ji sin to ga propaganda fight to le isa ina si sila no mai price ring hai dira kun na pese chaka ki chop na ka ni na la to ni no puje so hai sini Government of India must realize that it is not merely a law and order. Our youth have taken up arms because of the failure of the Indian state to protect the life and the liberty and property of the people. It is a right to self-defense. Heinous crime, not about I have said it in front of you before election. I am saying it as a member of parliament today, here in Delhi. There is a larger political step to be taken while you are handling our armed youths. Do not treat them like criminals. They are a product of your failure. State institution failures, and I am speaking this as a member of the Indian Parliament Lok Sabha. But if somebody has committed a heinous crime, then he must face the law. Aduna ta bagai jinang na katukan maksud isa kun khare tagi khulai lo khala kana same kun dina mu effect on bagi phibamsida mamsu tawri go se. That's why when I use the word Government of India must crack down, act decisively, I use the word decisively and judiciously. If you wanted to be effective in controlling the violence, you have to be judicious. You are only aggravating the situation and the mistrust. That's the steps to be taken out. Drugs is a major problem. In our state, a lot of youths have suffered. We have notorious images like this before. Ngasi di chumagi addiction nati, trafficking and magi production ni yaushan labalam ni. Sida so ako yung ubada community matay sa yang kum na yang salakan and everybody is kept quiet. War against drug is a must. But war against drug must be honest and transparent as well. It cannot be a gimmick. It's a serious problem. Colombia na settle to kung amdadala na ibigong na Manipur sila ingon na ahalaman sila tawag pa there are 60,000 crores rupees worth of businesses conducted on illicit drug in the state of Manipur. Yes. Which is more than the state budget of the year. Sige po sila igay ko po one na ahalaman sila ingon na hayeba. How far is it true or false? I don't know. But that's why I said it needs to be investigated. But I still insist that drug, either the consumption, trafficking or production is a real problem for us. Like Punjab, which is a border state, which suffers. We were the initial victim and we continue to be victim of this illicit drugs. And it needs to be addressed. Huran mana police harak pa police na huran la pagi film to pagi wali to ai ko gi Vijay Tendulkar na theater amalai magi otwala na magi drama ma ago gi isai sa pa ba ko gi amalai ni islam da ke na thakka da bana yu fare ai na mai isai malai ago gi type to ko di ako da transparent honest ko da baga sa mana never that will not work. So drug I suspect that like many observers, it is a competition of who gets to control the drug, illicit drug business ki dimension yaura moi high na rule out of moevo. But it needs to be investigated. Last but not the least, Government of India na Hana Manipur political armed group Meitei na dominate of groups in what is how ya dab se lotion ge na honor ko policy ne su ni ngal na bani khabar su even If you read regularly Manipur columns by experts, you will encounter that the observer says this crisis is an attempt to control and deal with the political armed groups among the Meiteis who refuse to talk to the Indian state. These are the only groups we have refused to consistently talk to India. So what they do is, these guys are attacking us, where are you guys? We have seen many Meiteis shouting like that at the beginning. These guys are attacking us. You are talking about liberation. When we died, what is the purpose of liberation? Come, defend us. So, in the 7 months as a student of social science, what I have seen, Manipur civil society space is a frontier organization. I remember voice voice that has been successfully neutralized. So many things have happened in Manipur. I said this on national TV. And some of the commentators said this move has misfired because a lot of recruitment has happened over the last 1 year. Instead of bringing to peaceful negotiation and winding up with dignity and honorable solutions to a historically rooted political problem, you have not only sought to destroy the state, you in fact effectively destroyed, but you have also kept for the next 30 to 40 years of our life embroiled in this kind of a problem. Mayam ningsan ko furum ama thugai bai bisa ni hat panatraga adu hotana nate. Akoi sinit nom thugai bai is one of the biggest strategy. In any war, when you want to destroy your enemy or defeat your enemy, you also try to destroy the economic foundation. Manipur's economy has been shattered. Investment has flown away. Manipur pesa thadaraga thabak tawduna employment pirangada wayam loinama Guwahati, Dimapur, Chakanga, lot of our youngsters will be jobless. Then it's a social effect. Shops have been closed down, petrol pumps have been closed down, small scale industries have shut down. So what you are going to do? That you are going to be forced opposite what should have been happened in a liberalized economic order. Nangi market and individual entrepreneurship ki magi ithil guide to the semilon the thugai rakanda Houjik se will be consistently asking for government of India to help us economically. PBO na mui basalan bagi type ta thamandore sa ma'am ko binoba. What the economic assess thugai is as never. So we have been destroyed economically as well.